Never present something over the phone, through an email, via text. Never, never, never do it. So for the first year of freelance, I would simply finish a design, drop it in an email, write some explanation of why I designed what I did, and then I would send it off. This never worked. I never got the response that I wanted. In fact, almost every single time the person disliked the design. There's so much more to this. The way things are packaged up or presented virtually changes everything. I think to when you're in Target and you see one package that looks amazing and one package that looks very ordinary. You're willing to spend money, a lot of us are, on the ones that just look better. You perceive that this product is going to be better. There's a little bit of a difference here because with what we're presenting, it's not like there's a deception, like we're trying to get them to think that something is good when it's not, but it's really that we need to help them understand how good something really is. Does that make any sense? Let me jump to this and see if it clears any of this up. This week I was reading Malcolm Gladwell's The Tipping Point, and he was talking about the power of nonverbal communication. There was this study conducted in like the 1950s or 60s, I can't remember, but it's called the headphone study. And what they did is they gave a pair of headphones to 3 different groups of people. The first group, they had them put on the headphones and then they listened to this broadcast. It was like a very political conversation, and they just had they had this first group do this the entire time that the talk was, that they were listening to the broadcast. Okay, so then they had the second group come in, they put the headphones on, and they had them do this the entire time that the broadcast was playing. And the third group, they just had them keep their heads still. At the very end of the thing that all the people were listening to in their headphones, they all listened to the same thing, the broadcaster said, "What do you think is an appropriate amount to charge for tuition, a yearly tuition?" The people that were shaking their head up and down, they guessed that it should be above the average. So I believe the average in the book was $700. I don't know that for sure. The people that were nodding their head yes voted that the price of tuition should be around $900 a year. And then the people that were shaking their head this way said that the tuition should be around $500, so $200 less. And then the people that kept their head still guessed that the price should be about $700, which is so crazy because it just tells how much of our body movements affect what we're actually thinking. All of this to say that our body affects everything. And when we use an email or a text or something where we need to get feedback, we're missing such a large chunk of the feedback. And when we're presenting something, we need as much of it as we can possibly get. So your better option is obviously to meet someone face to face. I mean, if you have to, you can use FaceTime or like Google Hangout or something. But man, the more you can perceive through someone's non-facial expressions, the better off the project is going to be. The more likely they're going to be satisfied with your work, and the closer you're going to be to closing that deal. Thanks for listening. Sorry I talked your ear off. Hopefully you'll make your presentations in person next time, like I am now. Yeah, enjoy your week. I'll see you next Tuesday.